Dino Ciccarelli around you.
Wayne Gretzky, Steve Shutt. Martone to the end wall, stick lifted. Misa off the board, save made by Leenders. Dove across the crease. McDonnell was there. It's sent back to the front, and they score. And Porter Martone, he and Lucas Moore got tied up after the goal went in. Martone scored from south of the goal line as he banked the puck into the net. And I don't think Lucas Moore appreciated the poke on top of the head. And because he threw the glove punch, Moore's going to go to the box for roughing.
Martone, 4 goals in his last 11 games, adds one here. Steelheads captain gets them on the board. 5-13, and to add insult to injury.
Yeah, that's a tough turn of events there for the Bulldogs. Give up a
strange goal too, yeah. Either went off a skate or off a back or something.
I think it went off Ryerson Leenders' back. Leenders, as Budnick tries to roll that along, Chiarot steals it away. His drive, scores! Chiarot comes right back to net it. 2-0 for the Steelheads as Gabriel Chiarot, who's having a season, picks up his 18th.
Well, there's 2 schools of thought when you come into a game like this. Brampton sitting locked into 5th spot in the Eastern Conference for the playoffs. They can't go up, they can't go down. So they're going to play loose, or they're going to, you know, not really be too motivated. I think so far we've seen they're playing loose and confident. Yep. Shooting the Bulldogs 11-2 with a 2-0 lead.
Puck up and out, and it'll come all the way down the rink.
Bulldogs still looking for their first shot on this man advantage. Steelheads up to 20 in the game.
Bit of a miscommunication between Yittechek and Leenders there. Yittechek ended up battling Martone around the back of the net for the puck. Yittechek tried to turn it back. Stolen by Martone. Shorthanded to his backhand. Scores. Porter Martone with a nifty move. It was just the Bulldogs were trying to maneuver to a second power play unit, and it just didn't work.
No, you've got some players out there who don't often get a lot of power play time, and just Juracek looking to play the drop pass there, and just too tight a space, and Martone steps in. And a real nice finish here to beat Ryerson Leenders and make it 3-0 with 1:59 to go. Bulldogs still 1:59 in this period and 1:22 in the second left in the mid.
They'll play it middle for O'Donnell. Connor Smith steps up on the rookie. Smith ended up losing his footing. Witkowski for Lane. Back to Witkowski. They exchange again off the right. Out front for Connor Smith. Nobody had him coming back. It's 4-0 as Smith hammers it into the goal.
Well, Bulldogs just details, Reed, losing defensive zone coverage there, and Smith comes in with a wide open net. Put it by Ryerson Leenders and make it 4-0, 3:05 here into the second period. And all started off a sequence of Juracek went up the ice. He did good work to get back, and yeah, just nobody picks up the defenseman coming down. All other than
he's up top, and Rossetto picks that away.
Needed. Bulldogs need to at least get one of those penalty killers exchanged. They've been out there the whole time. Minute 20 now for those penalty killers, Reed.
Aidan Lane on the wide flip. It'll run out high. Martone to Fibiger. Through the crowd. Lane chipped it along. McDonnell towards the top. Martone steps on for the puck against the grain. McDonnell waits, fires. Save made by Leenders. Pop-up rebound to Sherna. Pulled over a body. Puck out top for Fibiger. He resets. And the puck carried on wide. Fibiger again. Middle of the line. Tipped by Lane. Wide of the goal. Puck to the side of the net. Lane's on top of it. And it's in. Puck came to the side of the net. And it looks like Aidan Lane's going to be the man credited with the goal.
And Brampton had possession of the Bulldogs zone 154 of that power play. Bratz, Juracek, Nelson never had an opportunity to get off with the long change. Bulldogs aren't happy here. I think they feel that Leenders might have had this puck covered before it got knocked loose. I think that's what they're going to be saying, Reed.
All right, let's take a look from the overhead.
Now, yeah, maybe feeling that he pushed Leenders' leg.
There's no doubt Leader's leg got pushed, but where was the puck before it happened? That was an 11-3 Bulldogs win. And I think every line scored in the game. Witkowski carries forward on the left. Karmiris back for Witkowski to the front, scores! Kieran Witkowski pulls it through the pile and tucks it to the back of the net. It's his 12th of the season.
And the team with nothing to play for tonight, locked into that 5th seed, has played carefree and confident tonight. And what a move by Witkowski to beat Leenders and to just attack, gain speed as they attacked the zone. And he was flying by the time he had that puck and was in behind the Bulldogs defense.
You said it earlier, Norm, it just feels like everything that could go right is going right for the Steelheads, and Bulldogs just have not had an answer.
Yeah, a couple early penalties for Brantford. You know, the penalty shot for Nick Rossetto, not included to put it.
They take a bit less of a scientific approach. They're
Right.
just trying to whack the puck. See puck, whack puck. As Homer over the line, tripped down, Bulldogs have a power play. As O'Brien lays it back to Budnick for a drive. No, they won't! Tommy Budnick! From the blue line, he hit the goalpost earlier. He'll fire it into the net, and the Bulldogs have one. It's the Petoskey, Michigan product.
Yeah, just seeing ice shot through a crowd to beat Ivan Kovic.
Looking for a tip and ended up skipping off the ice.
Yeah, delayed penalty here and just, when in doubt, put it on goal and gives the Bulldogs and their fans a little something to cheer about.
Tommy Budnick night and you take the #1 seed.
Right.
That's what it comes down to. The Bulldogs will hope for the return of Patrick Thomas. If Luca Testa were available, even better. As the puck taken to the end wall, Aidan O'Donnell out towards the slot, scores! Hey, nice play by the Cole Harbour kid. O'Donnell all the way around the back, fought his way to the front of the net. He'll make it 7-2. Norman came to the OHL with an advanced frame for his age, 6'1", 172, and he's starting to learn how to use it.
Yeah, just uses the reach here, stays with this play, just keeps battling and uses that reach to hold off Van Richter and extends and is able to flip that puck over Ivan Kovic, making a 7-2 game and 7th of the year for O'Donnell.
Eligible for the OHL through his dad, Chris, who played with